Hey guys. Hey, it's Gianna at the Mythical Garden. How you doing? I guess happy full moon. Tomorrow's the full yeah, tomorrow's the full moon. So happy full moon there. So we're gonna see what this pink full moon brings for the collective. Okay. Ancestors, what does this pink full moon on April 1st have in store for the collective? What does this pink full moon for the collective pink full moon on April 1st have in store for the collective? Hi, Sonali. Oh, okay. Hi, Amber. I am. I woke up a little, um, I would say full moon hangover because like my eye was hurting and I had a headache. But I'm good now. I was just drinking a lot of water. Hmm. How you feeling? I'm good, Sonali. How are you? Ooh. Hopefully, we got what 10 more days of post Mercury retrograde. It needs to go. Let's see what this full moon has in store for the collective. I'll just pull out the cards and then we can get right into it. How was everybody's weekend? Hi, Rennie. Thank you. I'm feeling back. My spark is back. I mean, I had a rough 2 weeks, but my spark is back. That's good to hear, Amber. That's good to hear. I started I started back up at the gym. I'm trying to lock it for 3 months. Trying to lock in. Trying to get them glutes. Full bottom jeans. All right. So the bottom of the deck we have two of swords, right? So this full moon with the two of swords gonna have a lot of people feeling. I got no space on his desk. Feeling a little guarded, right? Or not even guarded, closed off. I shall say closed off. Um yeah, so a lot of people guarded, closed off. I feel like this full moon that's happening tomorrow is gonna be I would say a trying one, a tough one. Yeah, she can just get through the collective reading. So yeah, it's gonna be a trying one. I feel like a lot of people is gonna be like on high alert. So some things are gonna be revealed as well. So that's gonna be what the high alert is. We also have the look, it's 222. We also have the 8 of Swords. Right. So a lot of people are gonna be stuck in their heads, right? And also the bottom on the 8 of Swords was the Knight of Swords, right? So people are gonna be, to me, even though it's not necessarily like the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Swords is anxious or overthinking, but the 8 of Swords and the Knight of Swords together is like you're gonna be this full moon's gonna have people stuck in their head a lot. So it's gonna be like a lot of replays going on, a lot of replays, a lot of past moments coming up because you also got to understand this full moon is about releasing, right? So what do you have to let go? Let go of the past, let go of the old memories and stuff like that, right? But if you have been doing your affirmations, your manifestations, hi sexy empress, um you will have somebody coming in, somebody messaging. We have the eight of wands with the King of Swords, right? So it could be an air sign. There's a lot of swords here, so it could be an air sign, right? That's gonna reach out, right? Or it's somebody that's kind of coming in fast and hot, because we do have the Knight of Wands, right? The Knight of Wands is a little spontaneous, fast moving card. It's a little player, but I just feel like this is somebody's just like their persona, right? I don't know how to say it. Reek. I so it's a little, the persona, because sometimes when you have it's the rise sign could be a fire sign. That's what I was gonna say. But like I said, letting go, moving on from whatever was the past. That's what the full moon is for, right? Moving on with this six of swords here, right? And then we also have the king of pentacles. Who doesn't want a rich daddy, right? But this is somebody who is very grounded. So we have very grounded and highly intelligent, but also very spontaneous and fun. So they could be offering a little date, because the page of pentacles here is like tentative energy or tentative plans and stuff like that, like little something something, right? Because that's why the little pentacles is small, right? So this full moon can bring about somebody who is I would say is on the fence of either between ready for a relationship or not. This is the energy I'm getting. It's given just change my mind. That type of just change my mind. Like, what the fuck I want to change your mind for? Either you're ready or not. Like, I don't understand that. I didn't pull this. I need to get more oracle cards. Does anybody have like any oracle decks that you think I would like? Because I need some more oracle decks. Actually, let me go get this one. Oops, there's my tweezers. All right. What else can you think about this full moon energy? What is the full moon have in store? So, yeah, we're definitely gonna be in our heads. What does this full moon have in store for the collective? Yeah, we have Merkaba, movement, long distance, travel, excitement, right? Prism Oracle, I'm gonna look into that. So we have, right, movement, travel, long distance, excitement, right? So this new moon, no new moon, wow, excuse me, full moon, uh, could definitely be bringing something in, right? I feel like it's like pique your interest. Let's pique your interest, right? Could be traveling. Long distance to me could be like, well, because I'm in New York, so New York long distance is like 2 hours, and I could just be in a different borough. That's long distance to me. So let's see. Ooh. So we have stalk, intimidation, confrontation. So some people might be getting into arguments or fights this full moon. That's why I say with the two of swords, people gonna be a little bit guarded because things are gonna be revealed. Yeah, we have reptilians, predators, survival, tyrannical. Um, yeah, most likely gonna start seeing how people really are, right? How they just trying to like control people and use people as like a stepping stone, so to say. Ooh, we have Visca Pisces, divine feminine birth and fertility, right? So this full moon is definitely bringing in the divine feminine energy. So people gonna be more into their or heading more into like the soft girl era, love girl, which is kind of, I would say, it's kind of dangerous right now. But still do it. Fuck it. Still do it. Right? Like you only live once. You only have one life to live. So be that level girl. Be in that soft girl era. Just beat up the next person that messes with you. Yeah, look, we have gray, timid, misunderstood, shy. So there's gonna be some confusion and communications here. But for some reason, I keep going back to this King of Pentacles. People are gonna be very, very shy with this King of Pentacles. I feel like they're gonna be very bold, very, 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 very bold. Let me get one more card, please. Okay, give me two cards, two more cards. All right. We're gonna get to that one, right? So shadow self, denial, protection, or projecting shame, right? Look at that. People still have to, like I said, this full moon's bringing up some things that we need to release. So just do it, release, let it go, move on. Um, if they fumbled you, let them fumble you. Fuck it, right? Hey, Mercury retrograde was here for a long time. So hey, so you also have an Andromedians, which is autonomy, free will, manifestation. This same manifestation. So if you guys didn't manifest, then go ahead and manifest. That's what you want. The money, the places you want to travel to, uh, the lover you want, the relationship, the house. Is right now is a good time to map. It's also in we're in Aries season, so manifestations and blessings are coming in really, really fast. All right. Let's see what else. What else do we have in store? What else does this full moon have in store for the collective on April 1st? Let me see what else. We have the snake here. The snake talks about competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman, right? Like I said, be a little guarded because some people are gonna reveal themselves, right? And you might find out something. You might find out somebody's in secret competition, which is I feel like is very, very weird. It's very, very weird to do. But yeah, secret competition. You're gonna realize that you have a lot of enemies. So you also have the Grim Reaper here. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform, right? So this full moon is gonna trigger people a lot of transformation. So pay attention to your dreams, because your dreams might actually tell you something very impactful and positive. It might let you in on like a little secret. Like I had a dream that said my blessings are coming in. I was like, yes, about fucking time. This is so somebody definitely got a stalker out there because we have sunglasses and the second card that has stalker are being watched, right? So be on your P's and Q's. Make sure your head's on a swivel. Somebody might be watching you. I want to say lurking. I say watching. So if you've been like going someplace or repetitively, uh, people be watching. Somebody's watching, but I don't feel like it's in a creepy way. I feel like it's more in a Hashivani. I feel like it's more in a oh, who's this? Like that type of way. Like, oh, who's this? Yes, you may. Let's see what else. So we have Dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Like I said, things are coming to light this full moon. So be very aware. You might get like messages um about things that you moved on from. Like um messages about past situations or about a past person. I mean, you can answer if you want to. I'm just a nosy person, so I might actually engage if it happens. I'm hoping it's not, but yeah, it's gonna be a little crazy this full moon. I don't know, and it's on April 1st, so it might be April Fool's full moon that's gonna get everybody riled up. Let me get three more cards, please. One, two. All right, go. Yeah, be aware of snakes. Yeah. Beware of snakes. Girl with the snake. Beware of snakes. We have that have people. Beware of people that have narcissistic tendencies. Right. You know, people that's all about self or try to look to the blame for everybody else. Like, be aware of them because it's gonna be heightened a lot during this full moon. Especially if they were the ones that couldn't be honest, couldn't hold themselves accountable, couldn't tell the truth, or just simply trying to keep pushing the boundaries. Be aware because this full moon's gonna uh pretty much knock your socks off because it's an image of socks. So knock your socks off, so to speak. Like I said, you don't not today. You don't have to deal with it if you don't want to. You don't have to put your energy into that. But yeah, we have soulmates here too. So yeah, somebody's soulmates might be coming in. It could be the King of Pentacles with the King of Swords and the persona of the Knight of Wands. Like, I mean, I feel like when this person comes in, or like whether they're gonna be romantic or platonic, you're gonna feel like, damn, you's a player. But I don't feel like they're actually a player. I just feel like this is the confidence and the charisma that they carry. Let's see. Let's see here. Prism Oracle. Prism Oracle. I'm gonna have to remember that. Prism Oracle. Let's see what else. Let's get 3 cards from here. Let's see what else. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, give me 4. Alright, so you have control issues here. Let go of control issues. Let things unfold the way it needs to unfold. Ooh, eye twitching. Right? So don't go against the flow. Right? You know how when you try to walk against the current, it's kind of hard. Even if you try to swim against the current, it's hard, it's pushing you back. That's the same way that this full moon wants you to do, but the opposite. Don't flow, swim, walk with the flow. Right? We also have no, the soulmate, love at first sight. It could just be this person that's like watching you. Uh, the first time laid eyes on you, they probably was like, yeah, I gotta get to know this person. That's my person. Like love first sight. It's not naive like they have rose tinted glasses on. It's more like, damn, I gotta get to know that person. Like that type of energy. And then we have like explore emotional support. So they gonna be emotionally available. Yay. They're gonna be emotionally available. And who knows, you guys might travel together, explore, travel, see new things, go to new places. All right, let me get 2 cards from here. That's one. All right. We have doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. All right, that's a release control. And then we have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. All right, pride. Don't let your pride get in your way, right? Don't let your pride get in your way. Just use it for confidence. All right, that's all I'm saying. Use your pride for confidence. But release doubt. Let things unfold the way it needs to unfold. But that's what I have for the full moon for the collective. So things gonna be revealed. The truth is gonna be coming out. Some people gonna be meeting their soulmates. I mean, the soulmates are probably watching them, right? But not in a creepy way. Like just, and I got to get to know you, so I could show you. I don't know why I started thinking of the Missy Elliott song. Did you see? I forgot what it's called. Let me work it. Put the thing down, flip it and reverse it. There it goes. All right, so Nolly, you're first. Let me just shuffle these cards. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do live every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Uh, Donations are welcomed. I do have a hoodie up for sales on the back. You can see. Damn it. Um, I do offer one-on-one sessions, $75 for 60 minutes. You can check the link tree. Everything's in my link tree. I have everything in the link tree. But Stephanie, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. help me out. Like I said, if you guys been here since I don't know for months, couple months now, y'all know my goal is to get monetized and just uh get paid by YouTube, get passive income. Like who doesn't want passive income? And also, it's gonna make a video. Probably make two. I'm gonna do Aries season video and probably have that dropped in either tomorrow or Thursday. And I was thinking of doing a pick a card, so that's gonna get dropped either Wednesday or Thursday. But two videos back to back. Hold on. All right. What's your question, Sonali? All right. Let me get a little sip of water. All right. Ancestors, why keep doing that? It's a habit. I can't sit up straight for nothing. All right, ancestors. Sonali wants to know what's coming towards her. What can we tell Sonali about what's coming towards her? As you may, Selma. You have to, I think you'll be after Rack. Let me see. What's coming towards Sonali? Oh, hmm. Oh, okay. I'll take this. That works. If that works. I was like, it's a little confusing. All right, Sonali. Let's do this. So we have the Temperance card in reverse, right? The Temperance usually talks about healing, but he also talks about patience, right? And it's kind of funny because right underneath it was the Knight of Swords, which is fast movement, right? So you're very, very impatient about something, right? Very, very impatient. It's like, can it happen now? Can it happen now? Like, well done. It's given. I don't know if you've seen the movie. Are we there yet? It's like, are we there yet? Like, that's given that type of energy, right? But regardless, you're still moving because we have the six of swords. You're moving more towards peace than anything. Calm waters, more towards peace, more to things that are bring you peace and happiness, right? And then we also have the Three of Cups here, which is celebrations, um, joy, and also talks about social. I can Why can't I speak today? Social events or social circles, right? But here's where it gets very, very interesting. Underneath the Three of Cups is the Ace of Cups, right? So it could be surprise in love, I would say. at a social event that you go to. So if you are looking for love and people invite you out, girl, be like yes. Just be like yes, I'm going. Yes, I'm going. Just don't double book yourself, but be like yes, I'm going. All right, because you might meet somebody, right? Because the emperor was on the bottom of the deck, right? So the emperor is somebody who is, I would say, the epitome of divine masculine energy. Like they're very, they know what they want, very secure, very stable. Uh, they ooze this protector confidence energy, right? So it could just be, you might meet somebody that has those traits. I was gonna say features, but traits, right? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what else can we tell Sonali. What else can we tell Sonali? Oops. All right, you're welcome. So we have Star C, self memories, identity, right? So you're gonna be, I feel like with that, you're gonna be more authentically yourself, right? Um, you're not gonna really care what people think or say about you. You're gonna be more true to yourself, which is gonna open up a lot of opportunities, a lot of roads for you, a lot of doors. Uh, so you're not gonna have to worry about a lot of things. Like, I mean, you might ruffle some people's feathers because a lot of people don't like being around people who are authentic because it shines the light on themselves, who which part of themselves that aren't authentic, if that makes sense. But we also have the Kabbalah tree of life, which is integration is life left in emanation. Okay. So you learned a lot. A lot of things that you've learned in the past are, even if you don't know consciously, unconsciously, you've implemented them in a lot, right? You've used them, you learned the lessons, and you just move forward. Not really lingering, not really holding on to stuff. It's just like, oh well, it happened, so that's a lesson learned. That's the type of energy I get from him. It's like, well, that happened. That's a lesson learned, but it's never again. It's always that's a lesson learned, but never again. Let's see. I get two cards from here. Yeah, look. We have camera. Reminiscent keepsake perception learned from the past, make memories. Right? Learning from the past. Like I said, you learn never again. Then we have addiction here. Codependence, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block of restraint. Um, with this, again, it's more so don't hold yourself back, right? Don't restrain yourself. Don't dim your light. That's basically it. Don't dim your light. And I'll get one card from here. Just don't dim the light. We have service. I feel good when I help others, right? So here you could just be, I want to say a helper, but I don't feel like that's the correct word to use because you don't help everybody. You help people that are in return are going to help you. And that's not bad. That's not bad cuz you just know who to help and who not to help. So but I do feel like there might be somebody that's going to come in and ask for help, but I feel like it's going to be beyond what you can give, and just be honest, right? Just be honest about that. Help what you can, not with basically don't do beyond your limit because then you're gonna drain yourself. Yes, don't forget to like the lives. I don't know how they do it on YouTube, but yes, thank you, Amber. Don't forget to like your the lives. But that's what I have for you, Sonali. Hi, Happy Berries. How are you? that's what I have for you. Who's next? All right, Amber's next. Hi, Daya. Yes, you can. I think Daya will be. Because I'm trying to see how many people. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I'll think one more person after Daya, then we'll close it out with 10 people. All right. Echo, yeah. Echo will be the last one. All right, let me just shuffle. Shuffle. Yo, our firm right now is acting like a bill collector for me. I'm like, yo, I don't have it. It's April and I got things to do for my birthday month. So I got things to do. So affirm, you're gonna have to hold on a little bit longer. But don't forget to like, so tap the screen. I don't know how that works on YouTube. All right, let me just do this last sec. I might use a different one. No, I'm doing okay. I'm gonna use this one. Love reading for April. I don't know what's going on. Apparently, April is about to be a really good month according to astrologers. Because I'm not that really good with astrology, but I follow enough and understand enough. But apparently, Capricorns and Aries, I think Taurus, Scorpios, Aquarius, and I think maybe Cancer. We're gonna have a really good April because we need to because I need to call somebody and ask what was the shit show of March. March was bad. I should have known. I should have listened. See, this is what happens. I don't listen because a lot of astrologers that I follow said, "Hey, March is gonna be really bad," and I was like, "No, no, it's not." And March was bad. March was absolutely bad. But we dugged it out, y'all. We dugged it out. I did not like that. All right. Ancestors. Amber wants a love reading for April. So, what can we tell Amber about love when it comes to the month of April? What can we tell Amber about love when it comes to the month of April? And free will is ghetto. I'm telling honest. What can we tell Amber about love when it comes to the month of April? All right. Thanks, man. Did I forget how to shuffle? Thank you. Okay. Hmm. Okay. This is a little weird. Um. All right. You know what? Let's get. Okay. But let's start with these two. So we have the Hangman and the Five of Swords, right? So it's kind of given. It's like you might be in your head about love, but I feel like it's more so. I feel like it's gonna be a constant yearning, right? A constant yearning this month about it, and I don't know why. I don't. And it's not from a place of. desperation. It's not from a place of, you know, loneliness. It's just, I just feel like it's gonna be a yearning that you're gonna have. It's like when you see a couple and instead of going ew, it's more so like, damn, I want that, right? So that's what's gonna be on your mind, and it's gonna give you a perspective, so to speak, because the hangman talks about, perception, right? Um, so how you, I feel like you might have a level up when it comes to your perception of relationships. More so is like defining what you really want. That type of perception is like, sorry, I heard like a beep, but I don't have nothing that's beeping. But it's more like I said, it's more like your perception. So it's like from what you want in March, and then what you want in April is gonna be totally different. Not vastly different, but it's gonna be more like an upgraded list. So the bar is still gonna be high, but it's gonna be upgraded. So like for instance, let's say your bar is silver, you upgrade the bar to gold, like that type of the upgrading in standards, right? So we have the Knight of Wands reverse and the Three of Wands reverse, right? Which is also like the Knight of Swords. Ooh, I say Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords in reverse is usually upright is fast movement, fast movements, fast, 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 and um, but here with the oh, that's two wands. Oh, I thought it was three wands. Two wands, which is like looking towards the future. So you're not in a rush, right? So you're not in a rush I guess not a rush for the future. So like when this person comes in, because I feel like somebody new is gonna come in, because we do have the King of Cups, right? The King of Cups, somebody who's very emotionally intelligent, very in touch with their emotions, right? Their emotional side. They could easily be uh oh yeah, that's right. What do you call it? Amber Selma is after Shivani, because it's what, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, it's supposed to be 10. Yeah. Um, but yeah, that's what it is, and it's also some type of healing, so of patience here, right? I feel like it's more patient, so you're just gonna be patient for this person. Uh, they might come in. When is it? Like I don't know, around Easter. I think Easter's the second week of April. It's either between the second or third week of April that this person might appear. So you gotta be patient, and I feel like they're slow. They're slow. Like not like they're slow moving. Right? They just have to be certain. That's what I'm getting. I feel like they have to be certain. Let's see what else. What else? What else? What else? Sure. Let me get two more. Oh, okay, give me two more. So I want to hear. All right. Um. So we do have girl with snake, right? So be aware people that are gonna try to like to push boundaries or pay attention to their intentions. Pay attention to their intentions, because their words. may say something else, but their energy is gonna snitch on them, right? So in April, I feel like your intuition, your discernment is gonna be on high alert. Not because anything bad is gonna happen. It's more so like it's part of the level up, right? Of the standard. So you're gonna know if this person has pure intentions with you or not. So be aware of that. Because we do have the hammer here, right? It talks about sabotage, rebuild, integration, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Right. So keep working on your discernment because I feel like it's gonna be because you are gonna have little stragglers. I'm gonna call them stragglers. I'm not gonna call them suitors, stragglers that might come in and they're gonna test your discernment. So listen to it. Listen to that gut. Yeah. Not today. You're not gonna want to deal with it. Not gonna want to deal with it at all. So now here comes with Mr. King of Cups. Right? So we do have heart with key, which is talks about, we're welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together perfect, right? So you could just be being welcome the love. So being a little bit more open towards love. Always it's like they scared. What are you scared about? I feel like, and this is only my idea, I feel like women have a lot more writing on relationships than men do. But I don't know where the flip comes from. Uh, But then again, there's a lot of hurt people in this world that want relationships but hurt people in relationships for the next one, if that makes sense. And then for I don't know if that's the cop thing siren. There, well, boom. But yeah, there's a lot of hurt people that ruin people for the next. I wholeheartedly believe that. So if you there was a good guy that got ruined by a girl that was hurting and she hurt, like it's a perpetual cycle that's going on. Not today. Not dealing with them. Right? Oh girl. And it's also, don't forget, it's also Mercury post shadow period. And this is where she does her big one. Like, I mean, if she didn't drag you through the mud during the regular 3 weeks, she or the pre-shadow, she usually catches you during the post-shadow. So tread lightly, right? C- We also have photograph here. So looking at your photos, miss you nostalgia, making new memories. So this King of Cups could be one to make new memories. But I also found it with the King of Rings, they're gonna feel like you have many options, right? Many options, but hey, if you don't, pretend like you do. But they're gonna come in with a decision though. Let me get 3 cards from here. 3 cards. 3 cards, please. Let me get 3 cards from here. All right. So just we have inner fears here. Just work on your inner fears, especially around relationships. Um, or just like if they do come up, just be like, hey, I get it. You're trying to protect me, but get back to the back seat. You're not the driver, right? Does that fear know it's not about to do his big one. So then we also have faith. Have faith here is given that have a little faith in love. I mean, it's gonna be a lot slow, right? And then we have self love here. Don't forget to nurture yourself. Don't forget to nurture yourself. Don't forget to take care of yourself. All right. Let's see what else. Right. So we have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome, right? So don't worry about the things, especially about the little things. Don't worry about it. Don't If you can't change it, don't worry about it because it's like same thing. If you can't change it, if you don't like with stress. If you're stressed about it and you can't change it, don't stress about it. Just let it go. Let it move its course. So that's the same thing with worry. Worry is stress's little cousin. So if you can't change the anything that causes worry within you, just let it go. And that's how you stay young. I'll be honest. I'll be honest, that's how you stay young. Stress ages you. Stress kills your immune system. Worry, any negative emotion just ages you. It's poison. It's literally poison to the body. So don't worry about nothing unless you can change it. I mean, unless it's really serious, then obviously yeah, worry about it. But don't stress the little things. But that's what I have for you, Amber. You got somebody coming. Look, split the deck. Soulmate. So you got somebody coming in, right? And they're gonna like move slow. So I feel like they're the type of person that they lead with emotions, but they don't let emotions lead them. So everything they do is from the heart versus the letting the heart run the show. So they could be somebody who is very like if you mention something, they'll buy it because they're like, oh, I saw this, thought of you, like that type of person. Like they lead from the heart, but not necessarily like they let their emotions run the show. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Who's next? Uh, Sexy Empress. You're welcome, Amber. I have this song stuck in my head. It's called the artist called Abel Hart. He's a really good artist. I follow him on Instagram. And there's a song. I forgot what it's called. Something about hope. If you lose a hope, you go borrow mine tonight. It's a really good song. It's a really, really good song. You might cry about it, but it's a really good song. He has a lot of manifestation songs, and I put it in my gym workout. All right. Ooh, I knew there was a card that was in reverse. See, I know it wasn't bugging. Oh, there's a few of them. Okay. All right, sexy empress. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Live every Tuesday. General, okay. Every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. All right, let's go with this today. All right. Ancestors, what messages do we have for sexy empress? What messages do we have for sexy empress? What messages do we have for sexy empress? Okay. That was a clear cut. We're gonna let you know. Oh, I don't know what's with these King of Pentacles, but who doesn't like a King of Pentacles? Oh my god, my legs. Oh, okay. Ooh, let me get one more. So I think this is what it is. All right. So we're gonna start with this card. So we have the Ace of Swords, right? Ooh. I feel like there's some truths that's about to be coming out, right? But before I get deep into that, we have also have the Ace of Pentacles, right? So you have two aces here, which it talks about. It's really good. It's all with two aces here, Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. It's giving a very tangible new beginning that is rooted in truth, clarity, and authenticity. Because Ace of Swords is the sword of truth, the sword of authenticity, right? So there's uh, a beginning of truth that's coming in here, very soon, right? Um, but here again, like I was saying, the Ace of Swords, the truth is coming out, whether it be a situation in the home, situation at work, family. But I feel like this is more so work because you have a lot of pentacles here, and we also have the Tower in reverse. So whatever the issue was, whatever was really, I would say, the nail in your side or the thorn in your side. There you go, thorn in your side, right? The dust has finally settled enough to see what the fuck happened, right? And I feel like it's gonna be a mind fuck for you because it's like, damn, I didn't expect that. I feel like it's a woman that betrayed you on some level. So that's what the dust is settling from. That's what the Ace of Sword is coming in from, right? Uh, it's like the truth was eating this person up from the inside, right? But we also have the Two of Wands here, right? With the underneath the tower. So it's like once the dust settles and a lot of shit start on revealing itself, you're gonna be more decisive of the future. Meaning, you're gonna handpick who is allowed to experience this new chapter that is coming in for you because you do have a new chapter coming in. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, right? So financially, you're gonna be very stable financially. So somebody could be getting within the household, somebody could be getting a job promotion, or a job promotion can be offered for you due to hard work. Or I don't feel like you applied to, so I don't feel like this is a job promotion you apply to. I just feel like it's more so like either kind of fell in your lap or at your feet, and you're like, more pay, yeah, I'll take it. But there's a lot of financial stability here. Let's go this sec. All right. Oh no, that was way too much. Actually, how many was it? Yeah, that was way too much. Let's see. What else? All right. So we have Alpha Draconian, which is corrupt, unethical cults, right? Like I said, this person that I feel like betrayed you on was moving on unethical. Basically, they weren't doing. They knew it was wrong, but they still chose it anyways. So we have air element, philosophy, discrimination, empathy, right? So this person could have like I feel like they have an air rising. So if you know anybody with an air rising, just I would say air rising with a little distaste for you, but not like a full blown I hate you, but more so like Jealousy. There it goes. That's the taste. Jealousy. Like it kind of envy you a little bit. And it's just it's like they envy your life, right? They envy how you could be struggling, but somehow you're still happy. You could be uh in burdens, but you like it's like it's because you persevere through a lot of things. You don't let things hold you back, and you go over obstacles, right? So this is what the jealousy is about. It's like, damn, like because they look at it as like if they were in your shoes, they will crumble into a million pieces. But you're not like that. It's like, all right, I take it. But it's because you have a lot of inner strength, and you're just a strong individual. Let's see what else. We got two more cards. You know what? Okay, you guys keep throwing out all these cards, but we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. So we have golden ratio, beauty, nature, patterns. Right. So this could be a pattern for them that they could have this type of energy towards you. So if it's your sister, it might have been something that she's been doing you guys' entire lives. We have Argarthians, which is manifesting multi-dimensional perception atonement. Right. So like I said, this it could just be like all this the financial part, the financial stability could just be something that you've probably manifested over the last few months and didn't see it. Like I'm telling you, like this full moon that's coming tomorrow in April, a lot of people's blessings are coming in. So this could just be a blessing that was a little delayed until like the truth came out, and then now everything's gonna explode. We also have you also have earth element, survival, adaptable, reliable. This is you. This is the type of energy you have. Right? You adapt, you survive, you keep pushing forward. And that's a lot of people are envious about that type of particular trait because not everybody could pick themselves up and keep moving forward, right? Not everybody has the I'll call it survival strength. Yeah. Even though how much I hate it, but I'll call it survival strength. They also have Venetian, romance, soulmates, empathy. I think this is the second card with empathy. So you might have to have some type of empathy in the situation that comes to light. Um it could be the truth about the whole was it the iPad situation that happened a couple months ago or and then more feelings are going to come out to be truthful. So just have empathy to them. Don't I would say don't be angry. I mean, you have the right to be angry, but don't let it make you bitter because what happened is that this person is very immature emotionally and mentally, and this is like in their weird ways acting out like you're a grown adult. Why you acting out like this? What? So just show them empathy. You know, I would say just feel sorry for them because sometimes a lot of people just don't have common sense and they just don't know better. And that's not an excuse at all. It's just what can you really do besides let them person wallow in their own karma, which I think is the best thing to do. Let them wallow in their own karma. Let me get one card from here, please. So we have love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, right? So do things out of like when this whole situation happens, do it out of love, right? Don't move with love. Yes. Move with love. That's what it is. Move with love. Because at the end of the day, where our karma really comes down to it is our character, how we are as, people, right? And it also comes down to like our blessings. You don't want to block your blessing because you decided to crash out on somebody that doesn't need that energy. Meaning you don't need to deplete your energy for crashing out, right? So, move with love. Move with love, but still you can still have the right to still be angry, right? And I will always tell people this. The one thing about the universe is don't seek revenge, don't seek vengeance, don't seek that, right? Because the universe, God, angels, the ancestors will always give you an opportunity to get your look back. I will always say that. It may not be today, tomorrow, couple months. It might be 10, 20 years down the road and you might get the opportunity to get your look back. And by that point, the person done received the karma and it's just for shit and giggles. I'll be honest, because look back, waiting after it's more about your character than anything. You walk away, right? Because you do things out of vengeance or revenge, eh, you're just tipping the karma scale back to you. But just wait, opportunity, time and opportunity is always something. Always something. But that's what I have for you, sexy empress. It's move with love in the situation. Empathy. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to understand the whys, but just don't move recklessly so it blocks, your blessings, your financial blessings that's coming in. Because right now, the way this economy is, we need it. We need all the coins that we can. All right. Rekka? Is Rekka here? I hope I'm saying your name that right. You're welcome, sexy empress. Rekka. I feel like an old lady because, like I said, I went back to the gym. I started last week, but I went hard on leg day and I couldn't walk for like the whole week. That was a bad thing to do. So, but now I take like all these like vitamins, just to help my body muscles recover more. I feel like an old lady doing that, like just taking all these vitamins. But hey, muscles are not sore. That's the thing. 3 months to lock in, because by June, I'm trying to be slim thick, not like not really regular slim. I'm trying to be slim thick. I just want to tone my arms a little bit, my legs, slim down the stomach, and I'm Gucci. Like, to be honest, I do not see myself skinny. I don't. I like to eat. That's my thing. I like to eat, so I get myself skinny. So I just go to the gym, so I can eat whatever I want to eat. But hey, I'm getting there. And then plus, I miss my bubble butt. I used to have a bubble butt, but then I stopped going to the gym and I lost it all. You know what it was? Because I was doing the hip abductor and I did like 55. I'm like, this is too light. This is too light for me. So I went to 85. I'm like, this is too light. So I went to 100. I'm like, okay, now this is what I'm doing. 100, right? Yeah, I should have stayed at 85. Meat is definitely better for the bones. All right. Rekka is still in hands. Yeah, I can. Ooh, no. Okay, there it is. Guess not. All right, who's after her? Rennie. Did my hip pop? No. My knee pop. It went crack. Snap, crackle, pop. My knee did. Felt good though. But I be watching like Instagram reels, all the gym girlies teaching how to do like leg days and stuff. And I would say I mostly focus on leg days because all the other equipment in the gym be hogged by the men. And I'm just like, can y'all share? Or at least teach me. But hey. And I'm just like, let me find a gym bay. Yes, until I was out of commission for like, because my plan was to go to the gym Monday, take 2 rest days, and go back on Thursday. I didn't. My legs didn't get better until Friday. I'll say Saturday morning when I had to take my private lessons for motorcycle. But even then, it was still hurting, and then it was really cold that day. So I was like, damn, I feel like I'm getting sick. And I took a nap, and I was like, I feel like a fever's coming on. But today, I was like, yesterday, I was like, we're gonna go at 85, and we're gonna do light. We're gonna be light. So I disassociated between the stats. I don't know why. I just do. And I also started taking creatine. It's like it helps with building muscles, but it takes like about 6 to 8 weeks for your body to actually the muscles to absorb it. But you also gotta drink a lot of water. So I've been like drinking so much water and fucking peeing like a racehorse. I need my eyebrows done. Eyebrows up, tore up. Rennie? No, Rennie? Okay. Uh Shivani? 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 Right now I'm sore, but if I lean forward, I can feel my glutes. Um okay, Rennie. Okay, there you go, Rennie. All right. What's your question, Rennie? But I feel my glutes. Alright. I thought it was gonna be really sore today, but no. But I forgot how much I miss going to the gym. I'm telling you, like after lockdown, it was I guess my spark went away for the gym because I was in the gym 5 to 6 days a week. Um, yeah, 5 to 6 days a week. I was like a gym rat. But at that time, I didn't take no supplements. I ain't know nothing. I was just raw dogging. And people be like, "Oh, you're supposed to stretch before the gym." I'm not stretching. I'm just gonna if I pull a muscle, I'll pull a muscle. Fuck it. All right. Okay. Damn, this is a bit delayed. All right. So you both are here. Rennie, put your question in. I got you, Shivani, after. Oh, and I did my first ever. I'm gonna say, stay away from avoided men. Stay away from avoiding men. I had my first encounter with one, and I was like, "That's not." I was not. It was in the beginning. It was fun, but I'm like, "Oh no." That's all. Remarkable. How is strikingly handsome? Hands. Okay, ready. All right. Let's do this. Ancestors. What can we tell Rennie about the man that's coming into her life? What can we tell Rennie about the man that's coming into her life? Oh, okay. Okay. What can we tell Rennie about the man that's coming into her life? Ooh. Oh, guys gave me two. Oh. All right, girl. We're gonna start with this. Nine of Wands. Right. So Mr. Handsome, he has some, I'll say some healing, some wounds, right? I feel like he's wrapping up a lesson, right? But I don't feel like these wounds that he has are gonna prevent him from moving forward because we do have, if I could pick up this card, we do have the Emperor, right? So he does show up regardless of being hurt from the past. He shows up as the Emperor. I don't feel like he's bitter about anything. I feel like it makes him more of a lover boy than anything, right? He's very confident. He could have dark hair, mocha skin complexion. Um, but I feel like it's more in the light skin, but dark hair. I would say hazel eyes, because I'm getting brown or green, and hazel always has that effect where it's brown or green. No, he's not. He's a slow moving because we have the Knight of Pentacles, so he moves slow, and that's because he also has the Virgo here. He's very much, he goes within to heal. He goes very much within to heal, but he's confident. We have the Magician. He's very confident, but he also knows how to make things happen. It's kind of like I would say like a magic trick, right? He knows how to make things happen. So like he uses he transmute pain and energy into blessing. So he could be the type of person, like if he got heartbroken, he turns that heartbreak into a life transformation, right? So it might be he levels up, he might open a business, he might get a new car, he might just drastically change his whole entire life. So like that's what the magician is, the alchemist, right? But he's also very happy. We have the Ten of Cups. This is what he's seeking, the Ten of Cups, a happy life, happy wife. But he doesn't rush. He takes his sweet time to get there. He might be a little bit older than you, but I would say about the max 2 to 3 years older than you. Let's see what else. Yeah, we have ascending. Transcend obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Yes. That's the exact energy he's in right now. He's preparing for the next chapter. So he's pretty much transforming his whole life. He might get a new car, might move someplace to where it's easy for you guys to cross paths. I don't know what I don't know what it is with June, but I keep getting June as very significant month for a lot of people. I know some people say June is when the it's summertime, so it's when usually the Rishas really come down and really night sexy empress, the Rishas really come down and really start walking the earth, right? So something with their presence could be in June. I'm getting goosebumps just saying that. So something with June. So I know I think we said what August fall around last time, but something happened. Something with the cosmos happened that's speeding up a lot of things. It could just be the energy is getting crazy on Earth, so we need more love than negative energy because love raises Earth vibration. But he's definitely getting over some things and prepare for union, right? Yeah, look, the Grim Reaper, growth and transform your life. Like I said, he's transforming his life right now. So, I mean, If you like muscles, he probably got some getting some muscles going on, working out. But he's definitely changing his life right now. So we have coffee cup. So it's meeting, conversing, savoring a little bit up feeling uplifted, friendship. So you might meet them at a coffee shop, right? But they're gonna chase you, right? The chaser. They're gonna chase you. Even though you feel like they're gonna move slow, they're gonna chase you every step of the way. Initiate phone calls, text messages, initiate date plans. They're gonna be doing all the courting. You're just gonna have to sit and look pretty, right? Let's see what else. Can I get? Oh, I know you're gonna hate this card. We have not enough, right? Um, with the not enough card, it's frustrating relationship, lack of confidence, self sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. I feel like you might, um, so I feel like when he starts getting closer, you're gonna start seeing him in dreams. So you probably had a dream, or at least one dream with him recently. I don't know how recently, but I'm getting recently, and you probably just thought it was like your mind just saying like, "Oh, this is the type of person I want." But I feel like that was him in actual dream. Like I said, it's coming. Blessings are coming, right? But with the not enough card here, you might get frustrated because he moves slow, but he moves at his own pace. He doesn't rush nothing, right? But I feel like you might get triggered a little bit because you might feel like they're too good for you. And it might trigger some healing stuff for you. But you also have the clock here, which talks about need time, takes time, and cycle time to heal progress, right? But it's also divine timing. So they might they might if you're there might be a little delay if you aren't doing what you need to do, right? Obviously, because we know this. They ancestors, the Orishas, they tend to delay stuff when we get off when we get off our path. So remember that. I don't know why I need to say that, but just remember that. Just remember to stay on your path. Do what you need to do. Let's see here. What I feel like when he gets closer, you're gonna start dreaming about a man a lot. Girl, girl, they be driving me crazy with that. They be driving me crazy with that. I'm like, yo, but I am ready. But you always gotta remember. Uh, you also gotta remember the ancestors see the past, present, and future. They see everything. So as much as we hate it, like I heard another click. I don't know where this click is coming from. But as much as we hate it, trust me, girl. And if he's not ready, they will snatch him up. The one thing I learned is never be too comfortable. They don't like it when we're comfortable. When we get comfortable, they gotta shake shit up and it kind of fucks us up. So don't get comfortable. So don't get comfortable. I feel like that's what happened with this person I was dealing with. He got comfortable and shit got shaken up. And I got the casualty effect. Right? But here, look. Interferes. Don't worry, interferes. Don't have to worry about interferes. For some reason, for you, they could also be telling me stuff too for myself because um but I feel like either your person is in no, you're in the religion, or they're going to be in the religion, right? But it's a lot easier for you because you don't have to explain all the weird shit we do. It's like, yeah, I'm doing this. But the interferes here is I feel like it's more so from you. Girl, I be saying the same shit too. I be saying the same shit, so they better get into it because how can I do stuff when you can't? Like, it's weird. But the interference here is that, like I said before, you might not feel enough, like you're good enough, but it's just a fear. It's just fear. Don't let it get you. The rest have control issues. You have to let go of control issues. Let things flow the way it needs to flow. And then we have third party here. Be aware of people that might try to like whisper things in the ear. Be like, oh, um, that person's not good for you. It's more interference than actual them being involved with somebody else. It's more outside interference trying to derail you because we know that happens a lot. But look, you do have a new chapter coming in. You know, law of attraction. You are gonna be attracting them, and just have faith. Just definitely have faith. Let's see what else. This one more. Okay. So we have all right. We have envy here. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So yeah, with the third party, people might be envious of you, of you and this person because they're gonna treat you like a queen. They may worship the ground you walk on, kiss your feet, um wash your feet. I don't know what about washing your feet is about, but wash your feet. Like they will submit to you, but not in an unhealthy way, but more in a like Gomez and Morticia, that type of way. Gomez and Morticia type of way. But we also have judgment here. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, right? So you just gotta be a little bit understanding that things are gonna be moving slow, right? Don't rush them. Also with the judgment here, I feel like they're gonna be heavily vetted. So just be aware that they're gonna be heavily vetted. But that's what I have for you. Actually, wait, let me pull three cards from here. You know, I got, let's see. Can I get three cards from here, please? And don't let them go flying. Just give me three cards. Oh, three right there. Okay, bet. So we have I miss you. So they're gonna tell you all the time they're thinking about you. That's letting it jump in. They're gonna tell you all the time they think about you. We have explore the town, and then we have classes. So you guys might take like classes together. For some reason, I heard pottery. I don't know if you ever want to do that, but that's what I'm hearing. Pottery, like those type of classes, like couple classes like that. But that's what I have for you, Rennie. We just gotta be patient. And you already know it's already hard for. Oh, that is funny. So you might actually be teaching them some private pottery lessons. So, but you also gotta learn people in our religion, especially the women. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. The men find their partners very, very easily in this religion. The women, we gotta jump through hoops. And I don't like that. I feel like it's a little discriminatory. I feel like it's a little discriminatory. Like, we have struggled enough. Can we just find that person? But hey, only the strong will survive. That's the way I see it. All right. Shivani, put your question in. That is true, but I'm kind of getting a little tired because I kick everybody out. to kick everybody out. Like, my thing is like, why you let them in the first place? That's my thing. Why you let them in the first place? But hey, it is what it is. Do my new work colleagues like me? Okay. I'm telling you, I've been telling my ancestors like, yo, if you see everything, why you be letting these people hurt me? Like, I'm tired of character development. It's ghetto. I am already a character enough, but damn. But hey, every time you get character development, you level up 3 times. Let me level up then. Let's see. Let's see. All right, I'm trying to get to the fairy tale. Like, where's the fairy tale at? I'm trying to get inside the club, not looking outside no more. All right. Ancestors. Shivani wants to know, does her new coworkers, her new colleagues like her? Does Shiv why I keep getting these cards? All right. Okay, I did it again. Oh, what the fuck? This deck is not even. I don't even. All right. Okay. Ancestors, the Shivani work colleagues like her. The Shivani's work colleagues like her. Oh. The Shivani work colleagues like her. All right. Can we get a queen shuffle? The Shivani work colleagues like her. What is it? Okay. All right. Shivani girl. I'm just gonna say this. I don't know. I keep naturally keep falling down, but um, let's. I will start with. Actually, I'm gonna start with this. So we have the tower here, right? Shivani. Whenever this pops up, a tower, it's more so like a little shake up, right? So there might be the new colleague. Somebody might be a little troublemaker. Um, instigator, shit starter. They might be a little that type of person, like somebody who likes to cause havoc, right? So be aware of that, right? We also have the high priestess in reverse, which is the hierophant, which talks about traditions, religion, commitment, beliefs and stuff like that. I don't feel like your new colleagues have the same. Yeah, I don't feel like they have the same mindset. That's what mindset as you. So like if you're the type of person that, you know, values, let's say, authenticity or honesty, like you don't like when people lie to who nobody likes when people lie to, but like you prefer people to tell you the truth regardless how bad it hurts. I don't feel like they have that same mentality as you. I feel like it's more I'm all about myself. That type of mentality they have. It's like I'm all about myself. And we also have the Five of Swords. So you might be in your head a lot with the new colleagues, right? Because we do have the Eight of Wands. I feel like they choose, if they don't have to, they choose not to talk to you. But I feel like they do that with anybody. I feel like it's more so like I just get up and work. But you are gonna start seeing like cliques, I would say, or little groups forming together. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal at all. We do have the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here. I don't know if you are either been trying to get promoted or up for promotion, but there's something here with the increase of money. So you might have a promotion. So you might not be around them that long. You might be moved to like a different area or have like different shift due to like a promotion that's coming in. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, my throat is on fire. Let's see what else. Yeah, so we have blue avions. Philosophy, releasing karma, mythicism. Philosophy, like I said, it could be just how they think. You know, you guys don't think alike. So that's going to be like a little barrier between you two, between you and your colleagues. It could just be also like a maturity thing. So we have Arthurians manifesting multidimensional perception, attunement. Just follow your intuition, right? Attunement. Just follow your intuition, especially with the new colleagues. Like, because I already feel like you kind of like is a little suspicious of one of them. So listen to that. But also here, like I said, manifestation. But Seven of Pentacles is manifestation. So you could just be wanting a promotion and actually getting it. Let's see what else. We have vegan, solitude, independence, peace. Yeah, like I said, some of them just it's like I go work. I'm not here to make friends. That's a lot of their mentality is I go to make friends. I'm not here to make friends. But I don't feel like you need to worry about anything per se. Hey, let them hate you. But you're getting paid. You're getting more money, right? Yeah, look, we have and Germanians, autonomy, free will, manifestations. You have two things about manifesting. You have earth element, survival, adaptable, reliable. And then we have Syrians A, artistic integrity, honesty. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna be you're gonna be on a totally different level. So I don't feel like you need to worry that much. Um, just be grounded. Don't let them get to you. Cause I do feel like if you get this promotion, it's gonna be a little snide comments. It might be little side comments, and it's gonna poke at you. But don't let it get to you. Just be grounded because this manifestation here is really good. And like I said, integrity, honesty here. They're not very truthful. So you don't want them around you that much. It's given they're very like I said, alpha self. Let me get card. Let me get two cards. One more card. Yeah, look. We have worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them because you got good things coming. Look, surrender. I can release the I can release my need to control. Right? But those two cards, don't worry about it. Just let whatever happens happens. If you guys become friends, I just feel like right now, I do feel like one. may actually be nice if it was like a group of them getting hired. I just feel like one might actually be nice, but the others are more for themselves. It's giving very selfish, weird energy. But you know what? Hey, you're getting promoted, and they are gonna be stuck where they at, and you're gonna be making more money, right? So don't worry too much. And don't be too much into the, I would say, office or job gossip, because that's gonna get you in trouble. But that's what I have for you, Shivani. Let me just shuffle. What else is next? All right, Selma. Damn, girl. Let me just move this over. Let me just make sure all these are upright. Right. Okay, job opportunities for April. Got you. You're welcome, Shivani. Oop, smack myself with that card. You too. All right. Oh, my leg. All right. Someone wants to know about um job opportunities in April. What's going on about the organization and the I think reference level check. So let's see. Let's see. Hmm, I switch it. Ah, my butt. All right. So we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I don't feel like they left you hanging. I just feel like I feel like they still weighing options, right? They're trying to find the best fit. So don't be too much in this energy. The Five of Cups. Don't be disappointed. Right? Don't be sad. Don't be disappointed. Um, you're just gonna have to be patient in something like this. It's because they have a lot of candidates and they want like an actual. It's kind of giving like a perfect fit. They want to make sure that the person they choose is a right fit for it, right? And we have the Six of Cups here. So this is something that you know how to do blindfolded, right? This job knows how to do blindfolded. And then with the Wheel of the Year, it's moving forward. It's moving forward, but I feel like it's more so a lot of things behind the scenes moving forward for you that it's not tangible here. And it's something that you love because we have the lovers here. Something this is a job that's very divinely um guided towards you. And we also have the Ace of Wands, right? So this is something very passionate too. Like you're very extremely passionate about this job, right? I was I would say, have you tried calling them and ask about like the progress? Because that shows initiative too. That shows a lot of initiative. Calling and asking about the progress. If you have a number to call. Let's see what else. Uh, So we have manifestation, multi-dimensional perception, atonement, Algarians, right? So I do feel like in April you're gonna manifest the job that you want, but again, it has to take time. And we also have Venetians here, which is romance, soulmate, empathy, right? Um, I do feel like somebody's gonna take empathy on you because of your story. Yeah, like I said, I do feel like somebody's gonna take empathy about your story, and this is gonna it's gonna help you along. It's not like a thing of like, oh, I feel sorry for them. It's more so like, all right, like it's given like they've seen struggle. So it's not like they feel sorry for you, they have sympathy. It's because they've seen struggle. So it could just been like they grew up with a parent that struggled like you, and it's given like this is something very personal to them, but you don't know that. But now you do, but you don't know that. So we have air element, philosophy, discrimination, empathy. We got empathy again twice, right? So yeah, this is somebody that definitely feels for you. So they gotta want to make a difference. They like making difference in people's lives. So again, this person is gonna help you out as best as they can behind the scenes without even telling you. So we have the alchemy, the philosopher's stone, infinite destiny, magic, right? I feel like this always been part of your path, right? Sometimes when we come to Earth as reincarnations, as spiritual beings having a human experience, we sometimes like to pick the difficult life. I don't know why. We do, and it's part of your soul contract, your soul path, all of this. So this person coming and helping you, it's gonna be very very beneficial. Just don't panic. For some reason, I don't know why I'm getting don't panic because I feel like everything's gonna work out. Let's see now. Yeah, look, we have lightning here. It talks about realization, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, was upheaval and transformation. So yeah, this is gonna be life changing for you. So just be patient. Yeah, so you have the phoenix. So this is gonna be a rebirth, a new phase, rekindling. You got transformation twice. So yeah, this is gonna be a transformation for you. I mean, if they invited you informally, how was it invite? Did they give you like an address, a link, something like that? Yeah, look. And then this coffin, and this bring new beginning. Yeah, you're definitely on this no work thing is yeah. So it's ending though, because the coffin here ending brings new beginning, growth, change, liberation, transition. You got three cards of transformation. So you're right at the threshold. You're literally at the threshold. I feel like April might start a little rocky for you, but it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. You get one more card. Yeah. And also, we have not today in mask. Uh, I feel like this is. I feel like this is somebody around you that who they really are is gonna be shown, and don't deal with them. Do you think I signed a contract? I mean, every job has a contract, don't they? With the offer letter, isn't that the contract? Let's see. Ooh, we have service. I feel good when I can help others. I feel like this is the person's energy around you. Look, yo, girl, we have empathy 3 times. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Yeah, somebody's gonna help you very, very much. That I release the need to know all the answers. No, but they invite you to a workshop. Show about the workshop. But somebody's definitely has a feel for you. So just be you. I feel like you just gotta be patient because you're literally at the threshold of embarking on a new chapter and a new position in life. You just gotta endure a little bit more. But I do feel like you're gonna get the job. I feel like it's gonna come as a surprise because they're doing everything unconventional, but I do feel like there's somebody, like I said, there's somebody in the background that is really pushing for you to get hired. You could just remind them of their mom growing up or something like that. You reminded them of somebody in their family that who struggled. So it's coming. It's coming. You just gotta be a little bit patient. A little bit patient. All right. Let's see who else is on the list. All right. Happy berries. Oh, girl. Just don't take breadcrumb salaries. That's all I gotta say. Just don't take breadcrumb salaries. Don't lower your wealth, your worth, just to get a job. So, all right. You're welcome, Selma. Even ask. All right. Happy Berries wants to know how did Jade feel about her shuffling tarot cards at work? How did Jade feel about seeing Happy Berries shuffling tarot decks at work? All right. All right, we can leave it like that. All right, let me get one more card. All right. So clearly he saw it, but it wasn't like. So we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So it wasn't like he was being sneaky about looking over. He was definitely like, "What the fuck is she doing? Like, why is she shuffling?" Like, he was definitely watching, and he let it be known. So it wasn't like he was curious and then looked away. It was definitely, I'm watching you do this. I don't understand it. We also have the hangman here, right? Um, so it kind of like piqued his interest, his perception kind of like shifts because he probably, I feel like he knows a little bit about it because if you're on social media, you, regardless of what your FYP is about, them tarot girlies will pop the fuck up, right? So they probably popped up here and there about it. So he knows of it, but not like very, very um I got you, Echo. Not very, very in detail. We also have the four of swords in reverse. So he was kind of pretty much I feel like he was up thinking about it. Like he probably went home and started thinking about it, like wondering like what you pull, like because it's giving restless energy. So he doesn't know, but I do feel like he thinks you're a witch because when I pull out the Queen of Pentacles, for some reason sometimes I get like the Queen of Pentacles. She could be a little witchy, right? So he probably thought like he's like, oh, she's grounded, but I think she's also a witch. Because the Queen of Pentacles is like she does give very um a little bit of cult vibes, right? So the came out sideways, so it's like he wants to move but doesn't know. But it also kind of triggers him with the Death card here. So it like triggered his. I want a little bit of a spiritual awakening because now he might search some certain things and figure it out and like what's this, what's that, like that type of energy. Let's see what else. What else can you tell me about how Jay feels? What else can you tell me how Jay feels about seeing Haverberries doing tarot? Yeah. Look, the was it alchemy, the philosopher's stone, infinity, destiny, magic. Yeah, like I said, he thinks you're a witch. It's like it's magic. So especially if you was pulling and the same cards keep popping up. Like I don't know if you do like the jump shuffle, but if the cards kept popping up, he thought it was strange. We do have reptilians with predator survival tyrannical. So I don't know. I feel like he thinks it's like when I got the look at the card, I was getting like probably thinks like cults use it, like cult vibes, a cult use it, something like that. I don't know. He probably thinks like spirituality is like a cult in some form, which I mean, not far off. We have tall whites, uncertainty, distrust, guarded. So he may be a little scared. He doesn't understand it. Then we have Syrians, artistic integrity, honesty. So if your cards have pretty images, he probably thought they look nice. But other than that, he's a little that's cool and all, but it's not my cup of tea. That type of energy. I'm not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. Let's see here. Can I get two cards from here? Oh, okay. So we have adversity. I accept the challenges that. Ooh, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So he might ask you about. I don't feel like soon, but like at some point he might ask you if he sees you do it again. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, right? He might he might ask with humor, like, "What are you doing? Like, what's that?" Right? But it's a little curiosity and a little fear mixed in. Like I said, I feel like he thinks you're a witch, some type of witch. Right? Well, I mean, you kind of do give, vibes, but not like full blown witchy vibes. But he's trying to figure out like what was that. But he's a little, I would say, intimidated, and that's only because he doesn't. understand what the cards are used for. But that's what I have for you. I don't feel like it's anything negative. It's just more like, that's not my cup of. He's like one of those people that doesn't understand, but will ask questions about it, or be like, "Hey, can you?" I don't believe in all that, but like, can you pull my cards? Like that type of energy he has. All right. But that's what I have for you, Happy Berry. Okay, who's after Happy? I think Daya's next, right? All right, Daya and Echo. Okay. Daya, you're welcome. General, all right. All right. What messages do we have for Daya? What messages do we have for Daya? Ancestors, what messages do we have for Daya? All right. Is that my cat playing with his mouse? Go. Oh, oh. Okay, that was. All right. Let's see. What message we have for Daya? Okay. Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, so I don't know. So we have the Four of Cups here, right? I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like somebody else's energy. And it's given like, damn, they fumbled you. That's what the energy is giving. It's like, damn, I fumbled her. I fumbled. I fumbled. Um, so yeah, this person might have fumbled you. And oh, they're like they really don't like it. They really don't like it. But hey, you ended a cycle because we have the world card here. And the world card is the last card in the major arcanas. And it also talks about cycles ending and new cycles beginning. Yeah, right. So you're embarking on a new cycle. You're about to enter a whole new cycle. New cycle where you're gonna be putting in the work, right? Put in the work, or not necessarily for work itself, but like for your dream life, for things that are more emotionally fulfilling. Because we have the Nine of Cups here, right? So the Nine of Cups are like wish fulfillment. So you're putting in the works more towards things that are gonna bring you happiness, bring you peace, that are gonna basically be emotionally fulfilling for you, right? But you also have some manifestation here. We have the Seven of Pentacles, right? So that also goes with the Nine of Cups, but it's cooking. It's in the air fryer. It's getting there. But it's also coming with this, the Six of Pentacles, which is something like receptivity, something given equal give and take. So this next chapter for you is more so people pouring into you and you pouring into them, but you're not overextending yourself. It's more like They'll come to you, help you out, offer you stuff, and then in return you do it back to them. Because it's like I'm not doing nothing for nobody unless they do it for me first. Like that's the kind of energy I'm getting. And it's not a bad outlook. It's not, because sometimes if you're the type of person that helps people and overextends, it gets tiring when people keep taking from you. For now, it's like I'm not offering nothing unless it's getting reciprocated. So you're getting that too. But I feel like somebody is coming in with that type of energy too. Like whoever fumbled you made room for somebody to give you and meet you where you need to be met at. So basically, if you're the type of person that wants a man to give you queen treatment, they're gonna give it to you. If you want somebody to worship you, they're gonna worship. Like that's the type of energy that's coming in. It's like whatever you want, they're gonna give it to you. And it's not like you have to beg, ask for it. It's like, oh, I've been thinking about this. Say less, I got this. Like that's the type of person that's coming in, the energy that's coming in. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. But yeah, that person fumbled you. You about to get everything you want though. It was kind of like the person that fumbled you had to either step up or step out. And they couldn't step up. So they got stepped out. And but it was crazy because they had the capability to step up. They just didn't want to. That just yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Sometimes people get like the greatest gift, like God will give people the greatest gift on earth to them in the form of a person, and people will still fumble because sometimes they were like, the grass is green on the side. No, babes, the grass is greener wherever I'm at. And that's the type of energy you have. The grass is greener wherever I'm at. You could be in a desert and there's grass. Let's see what else. So we have girl talk. So time with friends, moving on, happily single, living the moment, have fun. Yeah, you can be like like I said, you're about to have a time of your life with the nine of cups here, working hard to do whatever that makes yep. I don't know why people like to learn the hard way. Not me. I'm tired of lessons. But this girl's talk, yeah, you're gonna be having I feel like you might be a little bit more social in this cycle, a little bit more outgoing. And it's gonna elevate your energy, your aura, right? Because you're gonna be having fun. You're not gonna be worried about nothing. Worrying about nothing at all. Ooh, look, we have a date here. Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning to set. Yeah, somebody's definitely coming in with that. I'm gonna give her whatever she wants energy. Ah, all right. Yeah. So we have addiction here: codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Right. I feel like that's what the person that fumbled you. They, instead of leaning into the connection with you, they kind of pulled away. So it was like it was giving you're the dream person, but they couldn't sustain you. They couldn't, for some reason I'm getting, they couldn't picture you and them together. So that self sabotage. It's a hell of a drug. Self sabotage is a hell of a drug. Why my TV looking like that? Let's see what else. Let's see what else. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, look, separation. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, unsure of yeah, they were unsure of the future. unsure of the future. So that's what happened. They couldn't make it. They had to come up. All right. So one thing I learned about this Mercury retrograde, the decision about your future and about the person that was pretty much gifted, they had to make a decision about the future and they couldn't decide. So the decision was made for them. And your ancestors, your spiritual team said, wrap it up, kick them out. Yep, wrap it up, kick it out. Yeah. So like the relationship is over, no second chances, growth, and transform your life, right? Like I said, you're about to transform your life, and then you have coffee cup, meeting, conversing, savoring the moment, uplifting friendship. So you're gonna be out having the time of your life. Um, Probably meet this person new that's coming in, but I don't feel like this person new's coming in is gonna directly go into um let's date. It's more so like they may start as friends. They may start as friends, but have like the dating aspect, if that makes sense. Friends, but dating aspect. Let's see what else. Yeah, look, we have abundance. Ooh, I am I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Yep. You have abundance here. So you're gonna have the life that you want. And guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Right. And I feel like this is the other person's energy, the guilt, because they knew they could have stepped up. But they didn't. They chose not to. I don't know what's with I don't know with these masculine men not choosing growth and being comfortable where they at. I don't get it. But yeah, you're about to have a this new cycle, this new chapter's coming. You about to have a time. A time is gonna be had, and you're just gonna be living life, being pretty, just doing things that are emotionally fulfilling. But that's what I have for you. Yeah, the other person, that person that fumbled you, they're gonna be having nightmares about it. Nightmares about it. But that's what I have for you, Zaya. Let's see. The last one is Echo. Echo wants love guidance for the year, right? Love guidance, yes. All mature enough. I learned it's also maturity. They're very immature. At this point, women just need to be asexual and we can reproduce by ourselves. You're welcome. You're welcome. But hopefully, the men get to a point in reality where they're forced to grow and heal and maybe become better individuals. All right, Echo. All right, ancestors. What guidance do we have for Echo when it comes to love this year? Oh, okay. That probably wants to show itself. What guidance do we have for Echo when it comes to love this year? Oh, okay. All right. All right. Then I have to go search for that card. All right. So I was gonna say, the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Cups, right? So there is, love coming in for you this year. But I feel like it's gonna be through I would say trials and tribulations. Let's say that. We do have it moving forward because we have the wheel of the year. So you know your love life is moving along. But we also have the shadow side, which is the devil's card. Right? So there might be some individuals that might come in with I would say attachment issues. So they might be unavailable, they might be toxic, like stuff like that. So be aware of that. We also have the Two of Swords with the Nine of Wands. So you're gonna be guarded only because of the things that you dealt with in the past, which is explainable. Which is it's okay because we do. Everybody does have it like baggage, right? But for you, it's not like you let it go into a relationship. It's more so you know how to keep it out the relationship, but you also don't become naive about it, right? You basically learn from like past mistakes. That's why you have the Two of Swords guarded, but you still open a little bit. We have the Eight of Swords. So you're probably gonna be stuck in your head a lot about relationships, whether it's working out, whether it's for me. It's giving more back and forth type of energy, but we also have the Knight of Swords. You might be overthinking a lot of things, especially when it comes to relationships and love. You might overthink it lot. I would say a little bit, but it's a little lot. And like I said, it's like, am I ready for it? Do I want to do this again? Like, do I want to put myself out there? I mean, I feel like you heard horror stories, and dating pool actually really sucks. Let's see what else. What else can we tell Echo about dating or her guidance when it comes to love? What else can we give Echo when it comes to love? Let's see what else. But it's on this way because we do have wedding rings, union, wedding, marriage, connection, return love, everlasting pro. So you are moving towards that. You're moving towards um commitment, right? Even if you haven't found something yet, you're moving down that path. And the path that you're currently on has path of commitment. So you have not enough. So like I said, this is like I said, so the you in your head going back and forth, like, do I want this one? Am I gonna be enough? Am I gonna have like it's just a mental thing. I feel like it's a mental block that you're gonna have. But I feel like you are gonna overcome it because you're gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna put myself out there. Yeah, like we have Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Yeah. Eh, Like I said, once you get over this mental conflict that you have, it's gonna be a little healing because what's gonna happen is gonna force you to take a leap, right? It's gonna force you to take a leap. Let's see. We have love, unconventional love, self love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Yeah. And it's right underneath the wedding rings too. So there's like I said, there is unconditional love, there is commitment coming towards you. It's just once you get out your head about relationships, I feel like that's when it's gonna start popping up. Let's see, we have photographs. Looking at photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Yeah, you're gonna want to make new memories with a new person. I feel like it's more so you want to experience life with a new person and build with them. I don't feel like it's out of loneliness. I just feel like you know it's time, but again, your mental state is like, am I ready for this? Totally new person, yes. I don't feel like it's old energy. I feel like it's new. So we have not today. Like I said, you're gonna go back and forth about this a lot. Back and forth about this. Let's see. It's gonna be like one of those things where it fluctuates up and down. Like, okay, I want this, no, I don't. Okay, I want this, no, I don't. Let's see. You want somebody who's accountable, right? They can hold themselves accountable, especially when they fuck up. This person's soulmate energy. I don't feel like it's one of those less than soulmates. I feel like it's soulmate energy. And look, we have enchanted love. It's given. And I feel like it's gonna be parallel. So you're gonna be doing your work, your career, and then love is also gonna be coming as well. So it's not like you're gonna do one first and then the other. It's gonna be parallel. Let's see what else. Let me get the last two cards. One more, thank you. Yeah. We have self love here. So don't forget to pour into yourself, right? The more you pour into yourself, the more you gonna feel confident, especially going back out and dating, and you're gonna feel more. Okay, go ahead. Your energy, your energy, your aura, it's gonna be more uplifted. And then we have it's a vibe. So you and the person is gonna have a good time together. Um, be compatible. Just it's gonna feel like time is gonna move fast, right? And then we have sweet song. Pay attention to the music, the lyrics, because I feel like with sweet song is when this person is close to coming in. That's when you're gonna start hearing um love music, so to speak. Let me get two cards from here.